If you are still confused about the bug that is changing your power level, I have a video on the channel explaining that issue. I actually was able to later recreate it in my stream today. Twitch link down below. By the time you're watching this, I'm probably not live anymore. I might go for an hour after shop. I don't really know, but I did cover the update thoroughly yesterday. It is extensive. I tried to explain it as best as I can, and then I'm going to have even more of my thoughts coming out in the morning because I think this update overall is going to be a really good thing for Save the World. I think the early game is going to be drastically improved. So that'll be out in the morning. The video today is out talking about a lot of the current bugs that are going on, and Epic has even posted an official Reddit post about this. So instead of just Jason's comment, they're like, hey, Ventures is kind of bugged right now. So yeah, we're working on it. Thanks for letting us know. And that's the update. That's what I wanted to talk about on that front. As for the rest of the missions, we have not one, but two V-Buck missions. Can you believe it? The first one's in Canny in the 70 zone. My noob account just got to Canny, so feeling pretty familiar right here. Evac missions are fun to queue because they take 10 minutes to... Okay, that is going to cover everything if I don't switch it. There we go. 10 minutes to queue. So if you want to run this mission while the rest of the video plays on, you are highly encouraged to do so. Of course, as usual, these will be extra tickets only if you are not a founder, but if you are, still holding on to some energy after that mission's done, a Cat 4 V-Bucks mission is hidden from me. It's over here. There we go. I like it. Cat 4 missions are a little tricky. 4 objectives to defend. Maybe you get some floaters and it's a bit easier. I don't know. But either way, 50 V-Bucks, 100 total are there for you if you want to go ahead and do it. There are some new things in BR, but for once, I think we should just stay on Save the World. How about it? Why don't we just get the missions out of the way? We'll go over there and talk about it later. As mentioned, Ventures is bugged. 108 is the cap for this season right now. They're working on it. I don't have any level 1s today, but what I can talk about is the 46 zone. We have a double legendary. Monsoon, pocket minigun, excellent SMG. I love recommending this. The Krypton Sword supposedly is better than I ever thought. I've heard some very bad reviews. I've heard some decent reviews. I think Zaku was going to sponsor a video on this, tried it out, and was so disappointed he threw it away. So somebody else came around and said, hey, it's not that bad though. I don't know what to believe. I need to just try it out myself. 4x Eye of the Storm in the 74 player in Ventures, 4x Perk Up in the 58 4 player, and then, well, yeah, okay, 4x Reperk, 82 4 player, love to see it. 4x Perk Up in the 94 4 player, love to see it. And then there are some missions you can't run. So if they fix the Ventures bug overnight, there is a legendary survivor over there, if you can queue it. And then there's a double legendary. Ceiling drop trap is tight, but otherwise that's just about it for Ventures. Normally I'd back out, but I am streaming and Ty's in the call, so they'll know when I'm done. But if they want to stay, they can. If they want to leave, I'm all good. Thank you to those who joined. Upgrade Llama token number 1 out of 2 is in the 76 zone in Twine. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. You can go ahead and queue that today. 4x Perk Up in both of the 82 4-player missions, which is lovely to see. Then we've got the 108 zone again. So I'm sorry, the 100 zone. 4x legendary Perk Up in the 104 player. Then over here we got a double legendary. Aragon Axe has the highest base crit chance melee schematic in the game. So it needs to be schematic because technically the peg leg from Blakebeard's Stash has a 43% base crit chance, and that's higher. And the Onslaught, Storm King's Onslaught, has a base 35% crit chance. So it's the highest base schematic crit chance melee. Anyway, it's really nice. I ran a loadout getting 90% crit damage, or I'm sorry, crit chance on that. Pretty good. That's hard to do in modern day. Vindertech Burster also got buffed. It's not good yet, I don't think, but I tried it in a video. You're welcome to go check it out. All right, 4x legendary Perk Up in the 108 4-player. I have no other notes for Twine. We're just going to be doing the mission. So 4x Lightning the Bottle in the 116 4-player, 4x Lightning the Bottle and Perk Up in the 124 4-player missions, 4x Reperk in both of the 132 4-players. Then the 140s has 4x Reperk and 369 Reperk. Nice. And the 160s are, okay, 5x Reperk is like the only notable reward. If you want to queue this one 10 times, you can go ahead and get your weapon supercharger. Description down below explains how to get that quest if you do not have it. If your power level has been lowered recently and you can no longer run 160s, just note that you do need to have 3 high-level weapons in your backpack. I recommend 130, at least 144 if you can swing it. You need to have them crafted, even if you don't use them. Then, not schematics, but hero loadouts. They matter. If you have never leveled up your squads and none of your characters are 130s, you should probably do that. They don't need to be supercharged, I believe, to access the 160 zones, but at least 130 should be in range. If you were somebody who could queue 160s before, you can afford some 130 heroes. I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. Hot take. If you were in the 160s before, can't afford it, anymore and you can't afford to get heroes leveled up, maybe you were there early. I'm just saying, I don't know, it should be achievable. A small feat. And then of course survivor squads, as usual, are just as important as they were. Like technically they aren't, they produce less of your total power level than they did before, but you should still have them maxed out just as they were, so there's really no change there. 4x perk up in the 64 player. Then we've got the V-Bucks over here that I mentioned earlier. Okay, where? Why? Okay, over here. Found them. Yeah, they were hiding. Then upgrade llama token number 2 out of 2 is in the 70 zone, and I think that's just about it for Canny. I have a couple of things to say in Plankerton for once, and one of them is that the 4x perk in the 23-4 player is that the Neon Sniper is up here. So this thing's got a thermal scope, shoots through walls, it's energy, you can laser down a glowing animal with it. It's kind of like everything you miss about the Xenon bow, but it doesn't cleave through huge crowds of enemies and kill everything in front of you. So it's like the Xenon bow of the modern day, but with a scope. It's actually a pretty good weapon as far as utility is concerned. So yeah, that's Save the World, nice and covered up. I'm not going to switch over to BR, but there are some new passes. If you haven't picked them up yet and you'd like to do that while supporting me, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. I get 5% of your purchase in real life dollars, and that does go a long way. The Leviathan Junior Sidekick is here. It's a fish in a bubble of water. It's very cute, very cute. And I don't know if I can show all the different customizations. Yeah, so we got 4 different colors here on that character. Then we've got different accent colors. Those are the stripes. Then we've got the eyes. You can change the colors between dark blue. You can do orange like Black Flame, and then turquoise. Like nobody's gonna get these references. The pattern, you can have it either spotted, smooth, or or striped. There we go. So lots of different styles there. And of course, thank you, Epic. So when you pick a style, it's locked in once, but it's so real. That's honestly lovely. Epic, they did not need to do this. They have allowed you to buy it again if you want to change it. So really, can we just get a round of applause for Epic? Their selflessness is unwavering. But yeah, you can buy the Sidekick again with code Mista for the second time if you'd like to change the style, which just makes sense. Anyway, the low Ryan wheelies are here. These are kick-ass. You would be the coolest kid in class with shoes like this. You would never need to walk anywhere. You'd just be scooting. So yeah, new shoes. New shoes. By the way, the bundle here is new, but none of the items are. So if you'd like to get a discount on any of these items, that is available now today. And then there is one more thing I thought. Oh yeah, it's the bundles all the way down here. So I haven't mentioned it yet just because I keep forgetting and I didn't think it was that big of a deal that a bundle returned, but oh my god, this shop is terrible. I hate it so much. Okay, Full Clip is back. It's not a new bundle or anything. It's the same one as before. I believe it's the exact same items and pricing and everything, but if you'd like the clip skin and you don't have access to Save the World and you made it 7.5 minutes into my video, then welcome, subscribe. You can get Save the World here. And lastly, the Shaka Surfin pack is new. So if you want to get some V-Bucks and a nice cosmetic set, it is all available here today. This is like one of those starter packs. Like if you have a kid that's really wanted Fortnite items, but you don't like spending a ton of money on their, you know, online digital cosmetic addiction, which is so strange. I don't know why a parent would want to disincentivize their kid spending money on stuff like that, but you throw them $5 and this is the bundle they get, which is actually it's fairly decent deal. And then of course your battle pass earns you a profit. So yeah. If you guys ever want to be featured on the channel using my code Mista at your checkout, you're welcome to ping me in Discord. I'll give you guys a little shout out. I really do appreciate it. It goes a very long way. You guys make this career possible for me, and happy to say a little thank you. Also, they did announce a winter Miku. I don't have a picture of it ready to go, but you've no doubt seen online. And Hero said she would buy the entire shop with my code, but I don't remember who it was. Tomatek. He did the math, and apparently the entire shop, if you bought V-Bucks as efficiently as you could with USD, I don't know what pricing he used, it's like $1,800 to buy the entire shop. And I was joking with her today. I was like, if you were going to buy the whole shop with my code, you know, a bunch of cosmetics she's not going to use, I'm like, I got a different idea. And like, I slid the donation link. I'm like, you could just send that to me if you're going to go through all that. So I don't know what she's going to do with that, but I'm calling her out. She said she's going to buy the entire shop. I would not be opposed to like recording her purchasing everything. That would be insane, but I don't know what her plans are. Either way, that'll be the future. Goodbye, subscribe, like the video, new videos coming out often, and I would say channel members get early access, but YouTube made that annoying, so I'm not doing that anymore. And that's it. I'm out of here. That's it. You can go now. There were deer out here. It's dark now. You missed it. You got to be in the stream. Touch link down below. It was fun. Got to see them run around. It was so snowy and pretty. It's like Frost Night IRL.